10 minutes to go until 7 in today's top headlines for your Smart Start. Today, 19-year-old Shalom Matthews has a court hearing. That's the student from St. John Fisher, accused of trying to kidnap and sexually abuse a faculty member last week.
This incident led to a campus-wide lockdown. As News 8 reported, the victim told deputies Matthews came into her office asking for help, saying that he was failing classes and that his father would kill him if he tried to go home. She says she tried to refer him to the wellness center with security, but that is when she says that he stood up, approached her with a knife while apologizing. The employee says she managed to disarm him and he ran off. Matthews also faces stalking charges in a separate case against him out of Brighton. Today, the family of Ryan Corbett, a hostage of the Taliban, will head to D.C. talking about their next steps. More than a year and a half ago, Corbett left Dansville to return to Afghanistan. His wife, Anna, says they never expected that he would be detained there. The couple lived there with their 3 kids for a decade prior to the Taliban's takeover in 2021 and the U.S. withdrawal from the country. We were able to speak with his wife as well as Congresswoman Claudia Tenney about what is next and the upcoming State of the Union address.
Anna is going to be my special guest along with her 3 children now, we found out today.
I actually just spoke with him most recently a couple of weeks ago, and that was our 4th call, 42 minutes total on the phone.
Teresa Marzenberg sat down with these 2 yesterday, and the story can be found on our website, rochesterfirst.com.
Just a heads up, if you hear loud sirens going off this morning in Rochester, don't be alarmed. It's a test as RG&E runs testing on the spill siren up and down the river. That'll begin at 9 o'clock. We're told to expect the 10 siren soundings, and those will last about 2 minutes each, so it'll take a little while there. Sunrise traffic here at 6:52. On the roads, we've had that one issue at Lake and 104 that's still causing some issues. Another reported hit and run at Culver Road and Culver Parkway. We'll keep an eye on that, try to get some more info, and bring another update of your Tuesday morning commute again in about 30 minutes.
Another local grocer is joining the statewide stance held by many against new draft DEC regulations. These rules could potentially and severely limit the kinds of refrigerants that could be used for coolers and food storage. Some business owners say that these changes would force them to overhaul their systems by 2025, even though the DEC claims that this does not mandate new hardware. The businesses we spoke to reply that their old systems are what cannot handle the more environmentally friendly gases that the state wants to use, like CO2 and propane.
The unintended consequences of that mandate could potentially be that a lot of small towns lose their supermarket, thus creating food deserts, in areas that need a wholesome place to buy food.
These are still draft regulations currently in the public comment period. The first public meeting will be a week from Thursday on this topic.
Despite this petition going around to stop property reassessments here in Rochester, a spokesperson from the mayor's office at City Hall says they will not pause this process. Councilmember Willie Lightfoot has been vocal about the issue after some assessments in the city went up as much as 80%. They want the whole thing to be delayed for at least 2 years. Lightfoot adds the process is completely flawed.
The community was not properly included. That's very important. Included and or informed, right? As well as we do not have all of the facts. And what are we asking for? And our demands are on that petition, but I will be very specific as to whose taxes are going up and who's not.
Again, a statement from the city says pausing this would do more harm than good, noting it will continue the process to provide fair distribution of taxes for homeowners. Kay Chiveri, a new restaurant, is now open here in Rochester.
Yes, for all our lovers of Puerto Rican food, this restaurant is what took over the former Sticky Lips barbecue location on Culver Road in Rochester. The owner, Lisa Malavez, says they will operate Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sundays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then closed on Mondays. We've got that countdown currently going towards the solar eclipse. We're very close to that 1-month mark now, so it's time to check in on the planning process.
There are so many people, tourists, coming to our region that day in April, and today the Monroe County Executive is announcing the Be Aware, Be Prepared, Be There campaign. Deputies tell us this whole day is about being prepared and flexible. They emphasize traffic on the roads will be a mess. Be prepared to shift your plans accordingly. Have a full tank ready to go, chargers, and perhaps a backup plan for the family.
some of our special teams have done training, in low light or no light conditions to get ready for it. We've given some deputies additional medical and triage training as our EMS services may be impacted that day. But a lot of it is just doing what we normally do and being very flexible in our response to be able to handle any contingency.
A significant amount of resources will be dedicated up to the lake, as they do anticipate a lot of people maybe spending that out on a boat should the weather allow it. We will stream today's press conference on the Eclipse, getting ready, 10 o'clock. That'll be at rochesterfirst.com.
Yeah, can't talk about this enough. Certainly very exciting. I can see why they need to keep telling people, though, because imagine if you're someone who doesn't know that this is happening and it just gets dark in the middle of the day.
Yeah. And just it's so many people that'll be there, but James, we're burning up all of our good days here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You just got to hope that the sunshine lasts through April 8th. This is our only chance. It will all be long gone by the time the next time this thing swings through Rochester. So you got to enjoy it while we can. Here's your 8-day forecast. Rain tonight and then into tomorrow that will put an end to all the warmth.
All right, thank you, James, and thank you for watching us here at Sunrise this Tuesday. Our next update in half an hour.
CBS Mornings is coming up next. Have a great morning.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.